What's going on, everyone? I hope everyone is just enjoying their weekend on this Sunday evening. It's around going on 6. Anyway, guys, got another hot content to talk about, and the reason for the most part, this is the reason for my platform, just to make Black men that's trying to find their own identity into manhood in the right direction of manhood. This is what the platform is about, and what they need to be aware of, and who are their real enemies, and who they just need to look out for in making better decisions that they've been making. Anyway, before I go any further, please like and subscribe to my channel. And this is Kasim Lamar YouTube. You're joining it. Let's get it going. As you can see, guys, on the thumbnail, and we're talking about Mr. King Kendall. This man, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. That also, this young man, very young man, is doing things for our community that a lot of people, especially in the left, our leftist side of the aisle, don't want him to do. What a lot of Black men in a YouTube arena is doing. A lot of Black men in the YouTube arena is doing, and that's smartening up our young men, becoming, real mentors. Where 30 years ago, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, they didn't do a good job of it. And it's a lot of things going on when this guy, Mr. Kendall, King Kendall, I believe, he's originally from he's originally from Georgia. He first got into the scene, the mainstream scene about 2 or 3 months ago, I should say, for when I saw him. And he was having a conversation with Mr. Roland Boule Martin, aka Democrat talking head. And old head that he was trying to destroy this young Black man's spirit, only because he identified as a conservative, not that he was doing great things for his community, for the young Black men. And y'all know what's going on in Georgia, in Atlanta, for the most part. It's a hell. It's a hellhole there. You know what I'm saying? And this young man got his house, got everything's going for him, and old head, as not just Roland Martin, it was a bunch of them that's even on YouTube, was going at this kid like somebody's perfect. And there was this getting on him because he was just, because he's a conservative young man. And again, a lot of these people from the Democrat leftist side don't really want a man to go have their own independent mind, and especially when he's a Black man. You know what I mean? I talk about this all the time. Well, anyway, he is now trying to open up his school. I'm telling you guys, this very young man, I think he's not even 25 yet. This very young man is getting support all over the country ever since he actually he been proven that he's doing what he said he said that he'd been doing. And it still don't matter to these boule mainstream super liberals, that Black super liberals that follow liberal white mommy and daddy as much as they possibly can, just to get their own money for their own political gain, But anyway, I'm gonna let you guys see this video, and then I'm gonna talk about it. All right, hold on 1 second.
And can't do with a building.
Hold on 1 second. I want to go to the part when he first started on it.
System. And
hold on, guys. I'm sorry. Here we go.
Teaching them about firearms, you're educating them. Tell us about what you do every day.
Hold on 1 second. These damn
spiders,
commercials.
bugs are.
Hold on, here we go. Bugs.
I work with children. I've been working with them for 2 years now. I actually started taking temporary custody of children in my home. I work with children that have been molested, that have been sexually abused, that have been starved at home, etc.
Young Black man he worked with, and you heard what he said: molested, sexually abused. Something that a lot of Black people, this mainstream media don't want to talk about. Don't you guys know 2 out of 3 Black males before they 10 years old has been molested? And it's been going on for years. But again, the Black man, the Black boy is the least protected in any situation. And you guys could actually look those statistics up. Let's keep it going.
These children don't have anywhere to sleep, and I take them into my home and I make things happen. And we were in the process of opening a school for these children in the city of Albany. We're actually purchasing a school from
Albany,
our
Georgia
school system, and we've been working on a deal for 7 months with our local school system, but they've been giving us pushback and trying to do things that are blatantly counterproductive to what we were trying to do. We were trying to open our own private school in the city of Albany, yet our leadership, our school board leadership doesn't want those things to happen.
So the school board leadership, you're trying to help kids. You got a proven track record. The kids love you. Look at them in the ties, guys. This is Black America right here. Tell me what they're doing exactly to try to block you from helping these kids.
Absolutely. Well, we're actually trying to purchase a school for them that was up for demolition. Mind you, I'll say again, the school was up for demolition, and they gave us a contract back, a purchase sale agreement that said they wanted $500,000, well, over $500,000 for this school that was up for demolition. And I wasn't even really too upset about that until I got the contract stipulations. I've never seen a purchase sale agreement where the seller tells the buyer what they can and can't do with the building. They put in the contract and said that the deed of conveyance shall contain a use restriction, that we cannot use the school that we're purchasing to open a private or a charter school unless the Dougherty County school system is providing the core educational services, meaning they would get funding for the students coming to our school, and we can't teach what we want to teach. We have to paying them to handcuff us to them, and I find that absolutely absurd how you're trying to do that to some children and make me sell my children out for $1.
Guys, I had to stop on that. Did you see what's going on here? This is what's going on when you do identity politics. And Albany is, for what I believe, is predominantly Black, meaning nothing but Black people. You know, the superintendent is a Black man, bunch of Black women, what have you, Black men and women. And they telling this young Black man, this is what you got to do. If you want this school that he purchased with his own money, that actually people been giving him money for that purchase to be done. He don't want no victimhood out these mental victimhood out of these young men. He want them to be self-sufficient. He want success from these young Black men. You know what I mean? And he's creating an avenue for them, a school for them. I'm telling you guys, most of these people that we vote for and that's around Black young men, they don't want the best of us because they're thinking about identity politics. They're thinking about everything that's not going to make us actual leaders. We're going to pander to every other group. We're going to be lazy, committing crimes, having bad decisions here and there. They don't want Black men to lead themselves, and especially leading a Black woman and a Black child to salvation. They don't want none of that. This man doing everything that he in his power, and I cannot blame the white man because most of them people in Albany, New York, is nothing but Black folks, for what I understand. And this is the problem. This is why I don't trust a super liberal, feminist, globalist, racialist, victimhood, fake woke Black person. Those are the worst kind of people to me because they want us to bow down to everything that's not making us self-sufficient. That's what they want us to do. They want us to look at white mommy and daddy or anybody else for help instead of helping ourselves. Even my own family members that's in politics. Let's keep it going.
Absolutely not. I believe and the taxpayers want this school to be donated to us. And the school superintendent told our community that the only way they could donate the school to us is if that we could prove that the school would be public benefit for the community. And clearly our school and our track record for the X for Boys is proven. We're not an up and starting program. We've been running for 2 years. We have an 86% reading comprehension rate, 0% recidivism.
Sorry, guys, he's talking fast. 86% reading comprehension. You know what's the reading comprehension in the majority of public schools for a Black boy? About 4%. He has an 86%. They want us to be dumbed down. They want us to make bad decisions. In my own town, city, whatever they want to call it, New London, it's hard for a Black man to make moves the way I want to make moves unless I'm a fucking coach or something. It's hard. They do identity politics over here in New London, Connecticut as well. They do hard body identity politics. All these Black men, they rather fall in line with a liberal white mommy and daddy for mainly sexual preferences. You know, non-Black sexuality, making mixed kids. Not that is anything wrong, but making mixed kids, especially when you're doing it in the right way. But these people all about self-hate. They don't want a Black man such as myself to make moves like I want to make moves like this very young man that he's actually young enough to be my son if I had him at a young age. Real talk. This is what they want from a black man. Let's keep it going.
Every child that's come to us from jail has never been back. And the school board knows, our superintendent knows that we have children in the juvenile system waiting on this school to be open. We have children that are in foster homes and group homes waiting
juvenile
for this school
system
to be open. We have many parents waiting for this school to be open. And I've been stalling these parents for 7 months because they say that they are so busy that they cannot get this deal done. And I find it absolutely absurd that I have to keep telling these children to wait. And I decided today that I was going to cancel those negotiations with them because I had to get 3 phone calls after we had a meeting with our school superintendent that said allegedly that he said that we were a competition and he didn't want to donate.
See, there it is
school.
right there. There it is. King, is that the reason why they're doing this? They don't want any competition. Meanwhile, the system is failing our kids. Okay,
all the time.
Accountability there.
These fake woke, super liberal public schools are failing our kids. I work with high school kids every day, and all these high school kids, all they talk about is how they wait for somebody to say something racist instead of working on themselves. Being as though in my area, it's a bunch of mixed kids with white mommies and everything. And, you know, and then super woke, fake woke people. This is New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut, Massachusetts. But they turned Georgia into a cesspool of super liberal, fake woke shit. You know how they voted for the blue state? They're a blue state now for some reason, being as though they about to be fucked up too. And I know a lot of New Yorkers and Jersey cats and Connecticut cats and Rhode Island cats that moved out there. You know, it's crazy. Keep it going.
When you put these kids, give them a choice. They perform in charter schools. You cannot sell a bag of spoiled goods saying just because they're poor and because they live in a different neighborhood that they can't be educated. We know that's not true.
Yep.
Absolutely. And I find it, you know, very disheartening. I've been praising them on different media outlets because I was assuming that they were trying to work with us, etc. But to hear, you know, the blatant disregard for our students, thinking this is a game, a competition is a game to me. Our children are dying and you're looking at them as competition.
They don't care.
We're not even trying to get children from their school system. We're trying to get children from the judicial system.
Yep.
Children on the street, children that are not even enrolled in your schools.
Yep.
We absolutely made it clear that we wanted to be a partner with the Doherty County school system, yet they still give us a contract that they say was in good faith, and you knew in a proposal that we sent you that we were trying to open our own school, yet you tell us we can't open our own school from a building that we're purchasing for $500,000 that was up for demolition.
Ridiculous, baby. This ridiculous. And I must remind you again, Albany, Georgia, for what I believe is nothing but Black Democrats and, you know, politicians, and it's definitely a Black superintendent over there. Identity politics doesn't mean nothing, especially when it comes to Black Americans, because most Black Americans that's in the forefront of that I know, that I read about that I know from others are they worse than any other group for not getting tangibles for Black Americans specifically. They worse than any other group. They don't want young Black men to be self-sufficient. They want us to make bad decisions. They want us to keep on being raised by agent of chaotic women and beta male men, Pookie and Ray Ray men. This man, he ain't getting none of these kids from what you call from their quote unquote school system. He getting them from the judicial system. He getting them from the streets, trying to lift these young boys up to tell them that you don't need to have all these baby mamas to live with them, and they kick your ass out and there's be another one waiting. This is what they want for Black men. And that's nothing. These people are the fucking worst. These boule, fake woke, go along and get along people don't want nothing for Black men but bullshit. And yo, real talk, if anybody see this video, please share this video. This is one of my favorite videos I'm doing right now, and I'm still in the middle of it. But like seriously, I want to get to know these type of men, such as young man King. I think it's King Kendall. Let me look, go down real quick. Let me see. King Randell. This is ridiculous. This is crazy. This man is a Marine veteran. He's trying to put hope into these young men that's going to either make a bad decision that's going to be in the penitentiary, or they could go the other route because they see somebody that cares for them, because the old boule heads, the old fake woke heads, the old Democratic plantation Negroes don't want nothing to do with them. And it's been going on for about 40 years now, since I've been on Earth. It's been getting worse. Anyway, guys, please like and subscribe to this channel. If you want to, any questions, what have you, if you want to link up or whatever, I don't care where you're from, where you're at, please contact me. My email number is Kaz Lamar. That's KASLAMAUR@yahoo.com. All right. And also, you can link up with me right here. You know what I'm saying? Please like and subscribe to this channel, guys. And I'm going to keep on hitting you with some good content this evening. Peace.